Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I want to thank you so much for joining me, taking the time out of your busy day. So, freeway metaphor. I was in my car and it was a beautiful day. The sun was out shining. I was running errands and I was just driving on the freeway. I probably had like 4 exits to go and I was just driving, thinking about everything I had to do. I wasn't really paying attention. No, I wasn't driving fast or crazy, but I just was daydreaming. And next thing you know, like I'm getting off my stop and I literally felt like, how did I even get here? Like I wasn't even paying attention. And that's because your subconscious, it runs you. Like in the beginning, when I first started driving that route to where I was going, I had to like map quest it. I remember I used to always get lost, forget the exit. I had to map my quest there, map quest my way there, and I had to map quest my way home. But now I'm to the point where I don't have to do that. It's just already programmed in my subconscious. And I use the freeway metaphor because a lot of people can relate. So I want you to understand that if you're trying to make a change in your life, you literally have to teach yourself to drive a different way. You have to teach yourself when to get on, when to get off. You have to teach yourself the speed. Like if you're trying to make a lifestyle change or whatever kind of change, you have to realize that it's going to take work and effort. You're not going to get it and remember it the first time. You're going to have to literally practice until you can have it down packed in your system so much to where you just automatically do those things that you're trying to do. So like I said, it took me weeks of like map questing and like before I almost missed the exit or before I had to like drive back around or get off on the next exit, like it took me a minute. So that's really how everything in life is that's new. You have to program your mind so your subconscious can automatically do it for you. So right now there's a lot of things, if you want to change, those things were taught to you. You know, they were programmed in you from a young, early age, instilled in you if they're bad habits or things you may have developed in teenage, but you learned them from somewhere or something, whether it was on your own or someone else. And it's not going to be easy. You have to practice until you get it right. And you may not even get it right after trying 10 times. I literally said I would get lost, but now I'm to the point where I got off the freeway and I'm about to be home and I didn't even read a sign, look for nothing, you know, it just came automatic. So I don't want to take up a lot of your time. I just wanted to let you know that's one example of how your subconscious really runs you. So it's important to be vigilant of what you're hearing, what you're watching, who you're talking to, what you're talking about, how you're talking about yourself, how you allow people to talk to you and about you, because those things, they lay dormant in your subconscious. And like I said, your subconscious runs you. So you have to be very conscious of what you're consuming and just how you're moving, how you're treating yourself, how you're allowing others to treat you, you know, what you're thinking about the most, because that's what you're subconsciously going to focus on, even if you don't want to. That's why sometimes you might have a dream about someone you don't talk to anymore, because on a subconscious level, you're not over it, or on a subconscious level, you just may have whatever words to say with them and you're not over it. You're still carrying it. You haven't really got through. We're working on reprogramming your subconscious. It's going to take time, effort, and you're going to fail. You're a human. You're not a robot. You're not an AI. You're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. That's part of the journey. When you make mistakes, you learn from the mistakes. You might have to learn from the same ones over and over, and repetition, until you get it right. But if you quit and you fall off and you start all the way from the beginning every time, it makes it that much harder. It's just like if I was driving that route and I only did it once a year, I'm not going to remember it. But since I do it almost every day or every week, I remember it. The same thing with typing. If you were to only type once a year, you're not going to become a speedy typer. You have to do it on a daily, weekly basis in order for you to really plug it into your subconscious. Okay, guys. So I don't like to hold you guys this long usually, but I had that on my mind and on my heart, and I want to share it. I hope you guys enjoyed it and gave you some food for thought. Make sure you thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, because your girl is trying to reach 1,000 subscribers.